Welcome to Anand's YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn the concept of formal charge. So this video is going to be very useful for those students who are studying in class 11th, and the subject here it is chemistry, and the chapter that I have taken in earlier video, which is chemical bonding and molecular structure. This topic is related to that chapter. Okay, so this topic is important if some numerical problem is asked an exam related to calculation of formal charge on any kind of compound or molecule. Okay, so first what we will do here, we will take the definition and formula of formal charge, and then we will try to understand it with example of a molecule. Okay, so let us first write the formula, first write the definition of formal charge, then we will write the formula. So the formal charge of an atom in a polyatomic molecule or ion may be defined as the difference between the number of valence electrons of that atom in an isolated or free state, and the number of electrons assigned to that atom in the Lewis structure. So about the Lewis structure, you can see my previous video of class 11th of chemical bonding and molecular structure. There I have explained how to draw the Lewis structure. So before you start this topic, if you don't know how to draw the Lewis structure, you should first see that lecture and then come back to this video again. So let us read this formal charge definition once again. The formal charge of an atom in a polyatomic molecule or ion may be defined as the difference between the number of valence electrons of that atom in an isolated or free state and the number of electrons assigned to that atom in the Lewis structure. Okay, so basically formal charge is the difference between the number of valence electron when it is free and the number of electron assigned to that atom when it is in the Lewis structure. Okay, that means when it is forming the bond with some other atoms. Okay, now what is the formula to calculate the formal charge? Let us see that. So formula for formal charge, if we write formal charge in short as Fc, so Fc on an atom in a Lewis structure. Okay, so there are three things on the right hand side of this formula. First thing will be total number of valence electrons in the free atom, okay, minus total number of non-bonding. Non-bonding means which is not taking part in the bond formation. So they are lone pair electrons, okay. Total number of non-bonding lone pair electron. Then we have to take half of total number of bonding electrons, okay. Total number of bonding, and that is also known as shared electrons, okay. So this is the formula to calculate what? Formula to calculate formal charge on an atom in a Lewis structure. So keep in mind that you have to take three things. That the first thing is total number of valence electron in the free atom minus then total number of non-bonding electron minus half of total number of bonding electrons, okay. Now we are going to learn this formula using an example, okay. So we can take very simple example of an ozone molecule, okay. So as you know, ozone molecule is given by a formula O3. So all are same atom here, that is oxygen, but they will carry different formal charge, okay. You will come to see how. So I assume that you have seen the Lewis structure video lecture, because if you don't know how to draw the Lewis structure of O3, then you cannot solve or calculate formal charge on each oxygen atom. So my assumption is that you know how to draw the Lewis structure. So if you know, then you can draw the Lewis structure like this, okay. So there are two oxygen atoms connected by double bond and the other two oxygen atoms connected by single bond, and one oxygen atom is common to both, okay. This two lone pair, one lone pair here, and three lone pair on the last oxygen atom. Now to make our problem easier, we can give number to this oxygen. So let us give this oxygen as 1, this oxygen left hand side is 2, and right hand side oxygen is 3. Now we are going to calculate formal charge on each oxygen atom, that is oxygen number 1, 2 and 3. So let us calculate. So first we will calculate formal charge on oxygen number 1, that is Fc on oxygen atom marked 1, okay. So as per the formula, the first thing that you have to write, that is total number of valence electron in the free atom. So what is the total number of valence electron in the free atom of oxygen? That is 6. So right here 6, then minus, then total number of non-bonding electrons. So here you can see there is one lone pair. So one lone pair contains 2 electrons, so minus 2, then minus half of shared electrons. So count the number of bond here of the central atom or oxygen number 1, 1, 2, 3, okay. So 3 bond means 6 electrons, so bonding electrons are 6. Now if you calculate 6 minus 2, 4, 4 minus half of 6 is 3, so 4 minus 3 is 1, so this will give you plus 1, okay. So very easily we have calculated the formal charge on first oxygen atom. So calculate in the same way we can calculate the Fc on oxygen atom marked 2. Fc on oxygen atom marked 2. So all are oxygen, so they will contain the same valence electron in the free state, that is 6 minus, here lone pair is 2. There are 2 lone pair, means total 4 electrons will be there as non-bonded, and second number oxygen atom is forming double bond, that means it will contain 4 electrons. Okay, so here you can say 6 minus 4 minus half of 4 is 2, so it will become 6 minus 6, which is 0. Let us take the last oxygen number 3, and we will calculate Fc on oxygen atom marked 3. So third number oxygen atom, it again contains 6 free valence electron. See, oxygen atom has atomic number of 8, so its electronic configuration will be 2, 6. So last cell contains 6 electrons, that's why free valence electron are 6, minus bonding non-bonding electron here are 6 because there are 3 lone pairs, so write 6 minus half of bonding electron, single bond is there, so 2 electron will be there, so it is coming as minus 1. So what we have to do at the last, we will draw the structure again and write the formal charge value on each oxygen atom. So 2 lone pair, 1 lone pair, 3 lone pair. Okay, now write the formal charge value. Oxygen number 1 carried plus charge, so plus 1, no need to write 1, you can simply write plus. Oxygen number 2 carried 0, so no need to write any number. Oxygen number 3 contained minus 1 charge, just write simply minus 1, just simply minus. So formal charge is basically what kind of help provide us with the formal charge. So formal charge help in the selection of lowest energy structure from a number of possible Lewis structure for a given species. Okay, they do not indicate real charge separation within the molecule, they just indicate the lowest energy structure. Okay, so let us write this point in the last. Formal charges help in the selection of the lowest energy structure from a number of possible Lewis structures for a given species. Okay, so using this formula and technique you can calculate formal charge on any molecule and its individual atoms, and keep in mind that if overall compound doesn't contain any charge, then the sum of all the formal charge will come as 0, and if it does contain any positive or negative charge, the sum of all the formal charge will come as that value. Okay, So that's all for today's lecture, and I think you would have learned what is formal charge, and by solving this problem you can apply this concept to calculate formal charge on other atoms of other molecules also. So if you would have liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.